Morning. Good old water. It's Monday. Let's get some flowing water going. Oh boy. Oh, and toast to you. Let's start this week off right. Kampai. Okay. So, on Sundays. I was excited about it last week. Sundays at 7, I do my Sunday soak. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but oh yeah, that's like my time to really, it's more relaxing than my thinking chair to sit down and get the water as hot as I can get it. Well, as hot as I can take it. And soak. Sit there and soak. Right? Good morning. So, like I say, I use that time just like I'm sitting in my thinking chair, thinking about the things I think about, but it's way more relaxing. And good morning. This time, like I said, I do this on Sundays, and I sit down and I think about what I'm thinking about. And at this time, I was getting, I was thinking real serious. God, I want to go to the next level. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. How can I take it up a notch? How can I make things better for myself and my family and the people that are connected to me in my circle? And I feel I do what I can. And that's how I presented it. Like, God, how can I take it up to? I'm doing what I can. I'm doing everything that I think I can be doing. How can I take it up to the next level? And almost instantly, I mean, it wasn't a few seconds. It just came out of me. Like, this hit me like a ton of bricks. He said, I wrote it down. You do good. You try to listen, but you are not as effective as you could be because you don't write things down. You don't write down the majority of it. Some things, I get a good idea, I write it down. I get a good idea, I write it down. But what he was saying was, I don't write down everything that I can. So things get missed. So, I felt good because I did get acknowledged, but I did get admonished at the same time. It's like, you don't write down the majority of what is given. So you do what you remember and that's not a lot. And I'm like, oh, okay. So the bath wasn't as pleasant as I usually would like it to be, but I did get a lot out of it, though. I'm saying. That's you too. So I have notebooks. I mean, I got a library of notebooks that will have 10, 15, 20 pages in it, but never completed. Look at that one. That's a nice journal. I go and get it. I'll start writing in this one. Of course. I'll even buy a new one, take some of the stuff from the old one and put it into the new one, and still, for some reason, it just gets on the shelf and it never leaves the shelf. Yep. We got planters. I got all kind of stuff down here. You can't see the bottom of this, but planters and things. Remember that you're one idea from that breakthrough, one idea from that thing that can really change your life. And if you're given 50 ideas a day, or 100 ideas a day, or just 10, and you forget 9 of them, you're working with one, trying to implement one of those things where the other 9 are just kind of like falling away by the wayside. I mean, fall just there. It's kind of evaporating. And that's kind of what I think that was my biggest problem right there. So, you know, write it down, or I would write it and lose it, or I would write it and have it but not be able to get back to those ideas because I'm not organized. I'm trying to get organized. So that's my goal for this week, is to get organized in the things that I'm writing down. Now, I'm gonna try to write down everything that comes. Try to write these things down because the process is amazing. I was thinking about this as I was soaking. The process is really amazing. We're taking these thoughts or a word from a spiritual plane or spiritual realm, from the spiritual realm, processing it here and put it in a physical form by writing it out, and then taking it from there, the things that you wrote out from the spiritual plane into the physical, into implementation. Sometimes it's being implemented in a physical form, like you are just think about this. I was just thinking about this too. One of my new favorite little books. Now, I created the word wabikigai, which is wabi-sabi, ichiko ichie, and ikigai, all rolled up into one. But this little book of Japanese contentments, and first thing it says is ikigai, forest bathing, wabi-sabi, and more. It caught my eye because of this right here, which is kintsugi. Somebody took all of those things that they were feeling, all of those concepts and philosophies, wrote them down and created a book. And now I have that book. So it went from a concept or like a thing, and they just grabbed it and from here and put it into here and printed it. And now across the globe, I got it here, and it's one of my new favorite books. So that's the thing I want us to do for this week, is to really get things from here or from there, have it in our hands, write it down or type it out or whatever, get it from here to some physical thing that anybody can see. And I'm not saying show it to everybody, but have it logged, okay? And not only that, get it organized. So if somebody triggers something or there's a confirmation that comes, you can go back and say, oh man, I had this, God gave me this like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm gonna make $1 million. So you're gonna do good right? Well, it's been an Ichigo Ichie, and of course, I love you very much. We're gonna have a really, really good week. Ready? Kanpai.